Hi, now we have examples for perpetuity immediate and perpetuity due. So example, you will receive $150 a year forever beginning 10 years from now. So assume that I is equal to 3%, they calculate PV. So now we are at time 0. And starting at time 10, you receive $150 each year. So 10, 11, 12, 150, and you receive it forever. Okay, so we want to calculate the present value here, and the interest rate is 3%. So how to calculate this? So we think about it in two ways. The one using perpetuity immediate, and the other using perpetuity due. If we use the perpetuity immediate, basically we at first let value at t is equal to 9 as x. Then after we calculate x, then we can easily calculate PV. So use perpetuity immediate. So a right angle infinity. Okay. So the calculate x. At first, the x is equal to 150 times a right angle infinity at 3%. So that is 150 times 1 over 0.03. So this becomes 5,000. So we can calculate x first. Then next PV. PV is basically the 9 years before x, and the annual interest rate is 3%. So PV is the v to the 9th power times x, or 1.03 to the negative 9th power times x, and x is equal to 5,000. So it's a little smaller, 3% for 9 years, so about 27% smaller. And we have compounding, so even smaller than that. And this is equal to $3,832.08. So in this way, we can solve this question. And another way is to use perpetuity due. So a double dot infinity. So at first, we think about the value at t is equal to 10. Then we translate y to PV. So PV is 10 years before y. So we have to multiply v to the 9th power. So at first, calculate y. So y is $150 each. And the a double dot infinity at 3%. So that is 150 times. Okay, so maybe we use the formula that the a double dot infinity is equal to 1 plus 1 over I. So this is 1 plus 1 over 0.03. So you can see that 150 times 1 over 0.03 was the $5,000. So 5,000 plus 150, so 5150. So that is the y value. Then what is the PV? What is the PV? Present value is 10 years before y. So v to the 10th power y. So 1.03 negative 10th power times y. So you can get the same value, 3832.08. So in either way, we can get the same answer. Of course, there are some other ways to solve questions. For example, you can assume that this is a kind of block payment. So the perpetuity immediate minus the one annuity of $150 for 9 years. So that is another way to solve this question. But obviously, if we have the formula for a right angle infinity or a double dot right angle infinity, that is probably easier. Yep. So this is the first example of perpetuities.